It's my third time trying to film this. Woo! Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, I am back for like the third time, girl. If you're not watching the intro, I filmed this 3 times. One of the time, it was a slow-mo. It was fucking slow-mo. So half of my video was in slow motion. Second time I tried to film this, it just cut off, and my storage was full, and I had to fucking delete everything the third time, and still nothing, and I had to delete more stuff and still nothing. So guess what? I'm a little pressed. I do be a little pressed, but guess what? I'm back, and I'm gonna fight my phone. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for my last video. You guys, honestly, you guys mean the world to me. I have 42 subscribers, and I love all 42 of y'all. Honestly, the support was just crazy, bro. Like I don't know, I felt really confident about posting after that. So thank you so much for watching and liking and just telling me it made you laugh, because honestly, that's what my channel's for, just to make you laugh. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. Story number 1 starts in my last house, and I just want to start off this story by saying that I was in catechism. So like, yeah, I know you're gonna be like, girl, what does that have to do with the video? It has something to do with the video if you're like religious or you believe in something, yeah. But in my last house, you know, I was sleeping one day. But let me give you guys like the setup of my room. It was my bed right here, my dresser, my grandma's bed in the closet. And so if I turn to my right, I could see the closet door. And one day I was just sleeping, and I don't know, you just get the urge to wake up sometimes. So I woke up and I turned to my right, and I see my closet door is open, and I see like this black shadow just moving shit around, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't like, oh my god, demons. Like, no. I was like, oh, it's probably my stepbrother, because my stepbrother, he used to put his stuff in the closet, because I had a dresser. I didn't use the closet, so he would go in for work and just, you know, pull out his clothes. So I see that, and I'm like, Hosey. No response. Again, I'm like, Hosey. Response. So at this point, I know it's not my stepbrother, because he would have been like, oh, what, you know? But no response. And I'm like, I got my phone and I shot the light of it.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I got my phone and I flashed the light at it, like, you know, the flashlight, obviously. And I just see this black shadow right there. I'm like, what the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck is that? No, that is not it. That's not what we're about to do, girl. So what I did, I just got my phone and I just put up a fist, bro. I don't know what I was gonna do, fight the ghost. I don't know. But I just crab walked to my grandma's side with my fist and just kept on looking at it. I didn't break eye contact with the fucking blob. So I just went closer to my grandma, and as I was getting closer, it started getting lighter and lighter, so I couldn't, it started going away basically. So I just got the control and I turned on the TV. I just needed light, you know? So when I turned on the TV, I just kind of crab walked back. I did my prayers, girl. I said all my Ave Marias, my Padre Nuestros. Bro, I was not about it. I was not about to just, like, no. I just, no. So I just fell back asleep, just minded my business. And then the next day, not the next day, a few days later, I had catecismo, which is like, you know, like, it's kind of like a class. It's just a class. So I went and I told my catecismo teacher, I was like, yo, this happened. And she was like, girl, that was a devil testing your faith. And I was like, well, the devil can mind his own fucking business, because it could stay back. That's not what we about to do today, girl. That's not it. That is not it, sis. Story number 2. Disclaimer for story number 2. If you believe in the Lord above and you're just very devoted and you're just like, no, with all this bullshit, with all this like Ouija board and bullshit like that, I suggest you click off, because then you're gonna get real triggered. And I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong, but what can I do? But the second story is in this house. I also my friend. I had just moved in, so my friend came over, and we were like, you know what sounds like a fucking amazing idea? Let's make a Ouija board. So we like wrote down the letters and bullshit like that. And we got a glass cup, and we're just like messing around. And half of the time I felt like she was messing with me, and half of the time I felt like I was messing with her. So I was like, I didn't think anything of it. She leaves, I go to sleep. Keep in mind, I sleep on the foot side of the bed, and when I sleep, I'm not like a whole starfish ass sleeper. I don't like sleep crazy. But let's say that if you're next to me in the bed, bro, you're gonna be in a whole ass chokehold, because I don't know why I like cuddling when I'm sleeping. I don't know. Don't ask. But just keep that in mind. So I was sleeping, and I woke up the next day. My legs, so this is my bed, right? My legs were hanging off this side of the bed, and I was in a whole cross, bro. I was like, we're not doing this, bro. We're not about to do this right now, girl. Hell no. Hell no. So what I do, I ran out of my room. And I was like, you know what? I learned my lesson, Lord. I learned my lesson, Jesus. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that. Story number 3 is, again, in this house. I was still doing my catechism thing. Even my last story, I was still doing the whole catechism thing. So I was sleeping, right? And I was sleeping on my back, and somehow, someway, the blanket was over my head. And as I was sleeping, I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was like, you know what would be great if I could breathe? So I tried to get up. I couldn't, and I was like, as I couldn't get up, I felt like someone was pressing down, bitch. Someone was pressing down like on the blanket, like right here, and I was like, we about to die. I was already accepting death at this point, so I was just like praying, bro, and out of nowhere I just shot up, bro. I shot up, and I was like, well, that was scary, and I fell back asleep. And at this time I was sleeping on my side, and like I said, I sleep on the foot side of the bed and on the headboard side of the bed, or my feet, obviously. So I was sleeping, and I feel my feet just go bloop, and I hear the mattress just clap. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I was not about to show the ghost that I was scared, though. I just looked at it, and I fell right back asleep, girl. I was not about to stay up. I'll let the ghost do its thing, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just not gonna mess with it. But that does it for today's video. I know you're like, girl, why this video so short? Because I have a lot of other scary story times, but I want to save those for like October time, girl. You know the whole thing. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe, comment, and share, girl. Help your girl out. Without further ado, bye.